I have no idea what this camera is looking at, so forgive me if I'm just showing you yellow ball. Or, my nose. Because I'm using my point and shoot, I forget what this is, but it's my Nikon. Anyways, this video is just a little point of view thing. I'm going to be experimenting with eating less gluten. And, I've already done some already, and I find it very interesting that the less gluten I consume, or less foods containing gluten that I consume, the clearer my thought process is, the clearer my speech is, and this is going to be gross, but at least I'm being real with it. My hemorrhoids don't get so irritated. I mean, for Christ's sakes, lately I've been eating a lot more gluten foods, and last night one of them was I had footlong from Subway. Well, this afternoon when I went to the bathroom, I had to check myself to make sure I was indeed a guy, because it was like I had a period out my ass. Gross, yes, but I'm being real here. I have been diagnosed in the past with having hemorrhoids, and it seems like for some reason gluten irritates them. So I've been experimenting lately with different types of breads. I have had some that I bought at the health food store. Udi's, I believe is how you pronounce the brand name. And that bread at least held together for sandwiches. It didn't taste the greatest, but it at least held together for sandwiches. I went to Trader Joe's and I bought 2 different loaves of gluten-free bread. One of them is a rice bread. It absolutely is the crummiest, driest, most fall-apart bread I've ever had. It's absolutely terrible. The flavor isn't too bad, but it's absolutely terrible. What else am I doing? The other bread that I bought, I don't remember the name of it or anything about it. I think it may have had chia seeds in it, and that one was, I mean, at least held together for sandwiches, but it wasn't that great of flavor. Plus, as much as I like chia seeds, it's a little weird when, you're eating lunch, I feel. But, it is what it is. Another thing I've been doing is when I'm at lunch, when I'm on break at work, instead of eating like a can of Pringles like I was doing for a while, or a partial can of Pringles, I've been buying rice cakes. Now, you can get rice cakes in a bunch of different flavors. I like the white cheddar ones, and I've yet to find others that I like. I had plain ones this week, because what I do is I buy 2 packages, and you know how in like a package of rice cakes you've got the first 7 in one sleeve, the second 7 in another sleeve. Well, we get 30-minute breaks. I'd eat 1 sleeve a day at each break. So this week it was the plain ones, and I was going to buy some peanut butter to put on them, and I just forgot and never got around to it, and I think I finished the last one today, so whatever. Yeah, what else? Oh, I've also been trying to eat at least 1 piece of fruit per day, whether it be a banana, or an apple, because that's usually what we have in the house. I'll grab that in the morning, and I'll eat it on my way into town, and then I'll just throw the core or whatever, or peel out the window, because it's biodegradable. And make sure I don't throw it on anybody's lawn, because that's just a dick move. Because at the same time too, not only am I trying to eat a little more gluten-free, but I'm also trying to lose a little weight. I mean, I don't mind how I look, I just feel like shit. That's what it all boils down to. It's about how you feel, you know? So, which means less fast food, which would also translate to one person who is most likely watching less Taco Bell. And hopefully, you know, with eating a little better and eating less gluten, I'll stop having so many sleep issues and not have to stop on my way home, you know, 3 or 4 days a week on my way home to get something to eat, just to wake me up, just to get me home, because I'm falling asleep at the wheel. Even if I was just fine, you know, before getting in the car. It's not a good thing, you know. It's not a good, it's all a mess. But anyways, this is something that, you know, I'll try to update every once in a while, ideally once a week, to, you know, let y'all know how I'm doing and if I'm actually doing, you know, practicing what I'm preaching. But this is kind of, you know, I'm making this kind of to be able to be held accountable. So, you know, there's that put into the equation. But anyways, any questions, comments, likes, dislikes, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll answer, you know, I'll answer whatever you leave for feedback. I'm also interested too if you know of any like gluten-free crap that I can try that's relatively healthy. You know, feel free to leave that information down below. I'd be glad to hear what you've got to suggest, because I'm kind of in a situation where to transfer to a gluten-free diet, I mean, I just have to move, because we consume so much of it in this house. It's just fucking incredible. And I gotta try something. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.